Namaskar. Surya Maharaj, who is the Atmakaraka, the significator of our soul, will be with Ketu, which is Mokshakaraka. That means the significator of liberation, the planet that gives us liberation. So this combination, Surya and Ketu, will be there from August 16th through September 16th. Absolutely fantastic period. In fact, this is very special this year. It happens once a year. So 1 month in a year, we have Surya and Ketu together. But this year, it's happening in the sign of Leo. And that is very special because Sun is the ruler of Leo. So the king is coming back to its kingdom and now joining Ketu. So this is going to be very powerful both for spiritual awakening, literally, and at the same time, this will take you to the highest peak of your career or different areas of your life, depending on where it's taking place and specifically what profession you're in. So we'll discuss all of that for all the 12 rising signs. Before that, we'll look at charts, a couple of charts from the comments. So write in the comment section where your sun is placed and where your moon is placed, what's your time zone and what time you're watching the video. I read every comment and then we'll pick a couple of comments and discuss those in the future videos. And if you want a deep dive in your chart, you can book a consultation, bharatastrovedha.com. If you want to learn authentic, traditional Bhrigu Nadi Jyotish, you can join our courses. So this is the first chart submitted by Blue Esmeralda. And they're saying, thank you for your video. You're the only astrologer I've seen focusing on the positive side of this intense month of July. And you got it absolutely right. I'm a Cancer Lagna, currently in India, attending a yoga program. It's all about the 12th and 8th house right now. That's actually absolutely true. So your Moksha Trikona, and Moksha Trikona means your 4th house, 8th house, and 12th house. Those are completely activated right now. Your Cancer rising, so the signs of Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. That's your Moksha Trikona. So absolutely fantastic period because you have the combined energy and the blessings of Jupiter, Saturn, and Rahu, all three impacting your Moksha Trikona for the next 4 months. And then, in fact, 3 months, mid-October, then Jupiter will go into Cancer. So next 3 months, Jupiter, Rahu, and Saturn combine aspect on your Moksha Trikona. Absolutely fantastic time for pilgrimage, for doing deep spiritual work, change, transformation. That's the 8th house. And 4th house is finding your inner happiness. And especially Guru Maharaj, Brihaspati, Jupiter is sitting in your 12th house. That is directly blessings of the gurus, blessings of ancestors, and especially gurus in a foreign country. So exactly what you're doing, yoga program in India, absolutely fantastic. And then, in fact, so after October, mid-October, Jupiter will transit over to the sign of Cancer. So it'll come on top of your Lagna. Plus, after mid-November, Saturn will go back. It'll be direct again, so in the sign of Pisces. So your Dharma Trikona will also be activated. That's the 1st house, 5th house, and 9th house. So this is a fantastic combination. Plus your natal Mercury, it's already being activated by Jupiter, Saturn, and Rahu. So thank you for your comment, and I'm glad you're doing the yoga program, the yoga retreat in India. And one other thing you can, another remedy is to give specific donations to the priests in the temple in a foreign country when Jupiter is transiting your 12th house. So wherever you are in India, you can visit some temples and actually give some donation yourself to the priests in the temple. That'll be fantastic. So thanks for your comment and sharing your chart with us. Next chart is Andy Bhai. Wonderful. Hello, Andy Bhai. Andy is saying, hello, Amitji. I recently found your channel and it has re-energized my interest in astrology. I had started looking into these many years ago as a school student. That's great. You see, my mission, my goal is that everyone should be their own astrologer. And I want to present astrology in a simple format that everybody can understand and also dive deep because this is our DNA. This is precious wisdom information we have for our own life, our own strengths, weaknesses we can see. So then Andy saying, I'm currently based in Amsterdam, Netherlands. GMT +1. My Lagna is Leo and Rashi is Aquarius. My natal Mercury is in the first house and Moon is in 11th house. Now, there is a sort of contradiction here. When you say Rashi is Aquarius, Rashi usually we mean the moon, right? So that means you're saying your moon is in Aquarius, but then you're saying moon is in the 11th house. 11th house would be Gemini. So there's a confusion whether the moon is in Aquarius, 7th house, or it's in the 11th house, Gemini. But in any case, either 11th or 7th, uh, it is in your Kama Trikona. And it is being impacted by uh, all the three, Rahu, Saturn, and Jupiter right now. So this will bring huge change for you. One is your mind may actually feel a lot of energy, a lot of ideas, but a lot of scattered energy also, like going and running in 100 different directions. So you need to ground yourself, calm down, do grounding exercises, do mantras, and oil massage and stuff like that. So, and second, I'm guessing another possibility is you meant to say your Rahu is Aquarius. I don't know if that's true. But in any case, because Saturn, and you asked about, I'm keen to understand impact of both Saturn and Mercury going retrograde this month and what impact will have on my career, which is going through some tough times in the last 4 months. So now, good thing is Saturn is retrograde right now. And retrograde means it is giving you results as if it's sitting in your 7th house in the sign of Aquarius. And because your moon is either in 7th house or 11th house, not clear here, so either in Aquarius or in Gemini. So in any case, both cases, Saturn, the retrograde Saturn right now in the skies, while it is retrograde until November 17th, it is aspecting your moon. So you will have some new opportunity, some change, some big things coming your way. So either a new job or something different, some big shift happening for your career, a positive shift happening. At the same time, your Lagna is Leo. So Ketu Maharaj is sitting on top of your first house on your Lagna for the next 16 months until November 2026. So this is a sensitive period for you to, it'll make you more introvert, more connected with your own self, your own soul, who you are. You'll discover your strengths. And then it'll be a deep spiritual awakening. You may feel more detached for good reasons, but Ketu will pull you away from all the external distractions. So that's good. So on one hand, Rahu is impacting your moon, your mind, to pull you in 100 different directions. At the same time, Ketu on your Lagna is helping you go within and connect with your ancestors, with yourself. So overall, it's a combination. It's both things happening. One is deep spiritual awakening at the same time that Kama Trikona activated. That means it will give you fulfillment of desires. A lot of your desires and things will manifest. So it's a good time. Think big, think outside the box, be very creative, unconventional, but stay grounded. So, and then of course we have to look at the whole chart, based on where Ketu and Saturn are in the natal chart. So you didn't mention the position of Saturn and Ketu in your natal chart. But in any case, Ketu in the Lagna, fantastic for doing deep spiritual work. And Rahu in the 7th house at the same time. It's good time for you next 16 months to develop partnerships, one-on-one partnerships, both personal and for business, that will serve you for the rest of your life. So go out, do lots of networking, create these deep connections with people that will help you with your career, with all areas of your life going forward. So that's Andy Bhai. Thank you so much for submitting your chart. So if you want your chart highlighted, discussed, please put in the comments your position of the sun, position of your moon, your local time zone, and the time right now when you're watching this video. We'll pick a couple of charts for the next videos. Thanks for watching. First, we have Aries rising, Aries Lagna, Aries ascendant. For Aries, Sun and Ketu, Surya Maharaj and Ketu will be in your 5th house for one full month. Now, this is a combination of Atmakaraka and Mokshakaraka. So, deep spiritual awakening. This is profound. See, this happens every 18 years. After every 18 years, we have Sun and Ketu together in the sign of Leo. It is profound. Literally awakening of our soul, deep connection with our soul. So this may mean for you, for Aries rising, one important thing is you may find your soulmate. Uh, if you're looking for love, if you're looking for a romantic relationship, this is the time you may actually find your soulmate. Even if you're married, you have a partner already, you may rediscover your connection, your relationship with your partner at a very deep level. And then, secondly, this will awaken deep spiritual, this longing to reach your soul for you, for your children especially. That's the fifth house, but also maybe in your partner, in your lover, romantic partner. And so encourage your children, if you have kids, to do more spiritual things. Rediscover their roots, their lineage, where they came from, their ancestors, or the past gurus. This is the time to go back to where we came from and understand what's our purpose, why we are here, what we are doing. So inculcate all of those values for in your children's life. Also in your with your romantic partner, if you're not if you're in a relationship. So that's fantastic. Secondly, um, one caution is there could be ego issues, or if there is any ego, that will be completely annihilated, that will be completely destroyed. So do not have any ego issues with your children or with your romantic partner. And also in stock market and speculative investment, this is the time to use your intuition. This can give you huge success, but you got to go with your gut feeling. And do not overanalyze. But again, this is not financial advice by any means. You should consult your financial advisor for that. Uh, then another thing with the fifth house is this is the seat of creativity. And see, Surya is the one that holds the solar system together. So this, and Ketu is going within, awakening your hidden potential, all of that. Especially Ketu represents the skills you brought from the past life. So this is the time when you can really be creative, rediscover things that you already learned in the past lives. And also great for mantra shastra, mantra chanting. The fifth house is mantra shastra. So Ketu, Saturn, deep spiritual planets. So chant along with your kids, with your romantic partner, or just yourself. And you can be creative. Create maybe music with the month, like the chanting and stuff. So any kind of devotional music, that'll be great. Now, other thing is Ketu represents peak. Ketu is the summit. Ketu is the highest point. So that shows, and whenever Ketu joins Sun, that can actually give us the highest success. So this could be an amazing period for your children. They may reach the highest level or at least make a lot of progress. Same thing with your romantic partner also. Okay. So they may see huge success. Now also, Sun is the leader, of course, and the king going back to his kingdom. So this is the time for you to shine as a leader, especially for your kids, actually. Not for you, but for your kids. And same with the romantic partner. Now this leader should not have any ego. Being a humble servant, so like a benevolent king who wants the betterment of the society. So a very compassionate king who is let go of ego, a very humble leader. So leadership qualities inculcate in your children and also in your romantic partner. So those are the things signified by this transit. And go back 18 years. What happened 18 years ago? Similar pattern will repeat, but at a higher octave, at a deeper level, much deeper level, because you have evolved in these 18 years. And again, as always, you have to see in the natal chart also where Sun is placed, where Ketu is placed. Write in the comments where your Sun and Ketu or Moon are placed, and also your time zone and your local time. We'll pick a couple charts and discuss those in the future videos. If you want a deep dive, you can book a consultation, and also you can join our courses. Traditional, authentic, Bhrigunandi Nadi Jyotish. Learn from, the the wisdom of sages that they gave us thousands of years ago. So that's for Aries, right? Next is Taurus rising, Taurus Lagna, Taurus Ascendant. For Taurus, Surya Maharaj will be in your fourth house for one full month and combined with Ketu. So Surya and Ketu, Atmakaraka and Mokshakaraka in your fourth house. And see, this combination of Sun and Ketu in the sign of Leo, it's very not very common. So it happens every say 18 years. That's when Ketu comes back to Leo. So it's a profound shift. Absolutely fantastic period related to your fourth house signification. So, which is this is the time that will help you understand what makes you happy, long-term happiness. Fourth house is your sukhasthana. So you'll discover your inner happiness in a way. This is nothing short of spiritual awakening. That's happening just Sun and Ketu together, but happening in different areas of life. So for you, your home becomes your sanctuary. In your home environment, convert that into an ashram, into a meditation center. So invite other people or just yourself. Deep meditation in your home. You can play mantras non-stop 24/7 in your home, and just turn that into a temple. And you can do deep meditation yourself throughout the day, and then you will also discover your lineage. See, fourth house is our lineage also in a way. So you learn about your ancestors, your lineage, or even the past life gurus who may have helped you, who may have guided you in the previous lifetime. So all of that will come to surface. The other thing is, fourth house is Sukhasthana, and but Sun in Leo can give you ego, and Ketu cuts off ego. So be very careful not to have any ego with your family members. In your home environment, you completely have to surrender, let go of iota of ego that you may have. Otherwise, there will be problems, there will be challenges, there could be, in fact, fighting or difficult energy in your home environment. A lot of pitta energy. See, Sun and Ketu are two fiery pitta planets. Leo is the fire sign. So and also caution with fire in your home. In your kitchen, in your home environment in general. Be careful dealing with fire. That is literally the Agni, the external fire, or inner fire also, which could be anger, frustration. Those feelings, energy could be there. If you have ego, if you have any disputes and stuff like that. So turn that into spiritual fire. Kindle the Agni. And one great remedy for Taurus rising is you can do lots of yagya, homa, the fire rituals in your home environment, if possible. Stay safe, don't take any risks. But if it's safe for you to do the yagya at your home, say in your backyard or something, this is ideal time. In fact, you can even do everyday yagya, or you can get it sponsored by a priest, or even better, you can invite a priest and do fire ritual, fire ceremony in your home, in your place of residence. This is also a time of a profound awakening for your mother. Okay, um, you may also develop this deeper connection with your mother at the soul level, and she may undergo huge change and transformation. But also caution is to be careful not to have any anger or ego issues with your mother. She may shine as a leader. She may, come across as a very successful person, a lot of progress and success in her professional life, or a deep awakening, spiritual awakening for your mother as well. So that's what's happening, and this happens every 18 years. So don't miss this grand opportunity for awakening of your soul, literally. Write in the comment section where your sun is placed in the natal chart, because that is also very important, where Ketu is placed, and also your time zone and what time you're watching the video. We'll pick a couple of comments and discuss charts in the next videos. And if you want to deep dive, learn Bhrigunandinadi Jyotish, you can join our course. Next is Gemini rising, Gemini Lagna, Gemini ascendant. For Mithun Lagna, Sun will be in your third house in the sign of Leo with Ketu for the full month, August 16th to September 16th. Now, this is not any common normal transit. This is very rare, very unusual. This happens every 18 years. So after 18 years, you're getting this massive opportunity that will completely awaken your third house. So first of all, third house represents your communication, your marketing, reaching out to people, short distance travel. So all of that will have huge success. So you'll act as a leader. This is the time for you to act as a leader in your community, in your neighborhood, in your city. Go around, organize webinars, organize some meetings, any events. And one-on-one discussions with people, meet your clients. Absolutely fantastic. Do lots of marketing, sales, whatever, if you're in that field or for your business. And then same thing, communicate with people. Communicate as a leader, but as a humble leader. Why I say humble? Normally, Sun in Leo means a very outgoing, absolutely this leader who may have big ego and stuff. But because Ketu is there, so right now this month, if you have any ego, that will be completely smashed. So be a very humble leader in your community and talk to people in your communication. Act as a leader, but genuine, compassionate, humble leader. Then same thing with your younger siblings also. There may be a lot of ego issues with your younger siblings, but if you let go of your ego, if you surrender your ego, then fantastic period to develop very strong bond with your younger siblings, or in their life, your younger siblings will have a huge success in their life, in their career. They may act as a leader. And also now this Sun Ketu, of course, it gives you the highest success in external world, because Ketu is the peak, Ketu is the summit, Ketu is the highest point, and Sun, of course, is the king, the most powerful planet. And so this combination gives a lot of external success. But at the end of the day, this is the Atmakaraka combined with the Mokshakaraka, Sun and Ketu together in one house. That means deep spiritual awakening. So that's happening in the third house. Means a lot of things you can do. One is you can work on some skills you have. Let's say skills with your hands, playing some instruments or doing massage. Even if you're not, don't do this for other people as a profession. You can do self massage. Do lots. Activate your hands somehow. That will in turn give you this spiritual awakening. Then through your communication, reach out to people, share your wisdom. This is a profound awakening through like going back to your lineage, going inwards, deep meditation, and all of that. Now happening in the third house shows that you'll have the courage, because third house is also our courage, dealing with obstacles, challenges on a daily basis. So you'll have the courage to be strong on a daily, everyday basis, and being strong, but also going deeper and connecting with your soul for spiritual awakening. So, like simple, remedies or things, recommendations. Just go around, short distance travel, meet people at a very deep soul. You'll make soul connection with people if you meet within the city. You'll even have people show up from your past lives or from your past in this life as you go around and meet people. And same thing with your neighbors or very close friends. So this is the time to develop this deep soul connection with your neighbors, with your very close friends, and with your siblings, and also with your clients or people you meet one-on-one. So you are getting all this spiritual wisdom and connection, and all of that wisdom and this awakening, you share that with the external world through your communication, writing. Even if you don't do any marketing, or if you're not in that industry, whatever, just write down. Start a journal. Write your thoughts, your emotions, your feelings, whatever is going through in happening in your life. Just write it down. And if you're a writer, absolutely fantastic period for you to do writing, publishing, and be out there sharing your spiritual wisdom. And then also, of course, depends on your natal chart, what's happening, where your sun is located. So write in the comments where your sun is, which house, which sign, where your Ketu is, where your moon is, and then also what your time zone and what time you're watching this video. So we'll pick a couple of comments and discuss in the future videos. If you want to deep dive in your chart, you can book a consultation, bharatastroveda.com. You can also join our courses to learn traditional, authentic Bhrigu Nandinari Jyotish. Check it on our website, bharatastroveda.com. Next is Cancer rising, Cancer lagna, Cancer ascendant. For Cancer, Sun will be in your second house in the sign of Leo, along with Ketu. So this is the Mokshakaraka Ketu with the Atmakaraka Sun. extremely spiritual combination that takes place every 18 years. So this is very rare to have Sun and Ketu together in the sign of Leo. It happens only after 18 years, and that's taking place in your second house. So for Cancer rising, it is completely activating your second house. This will be a period for you to be a leader and use your speech, your voice, to bring out your message, your spiritual awakening through your speech. So a lot of times people say, "Oh, I can't find my voice," or not able to express myself in this. So this is uh, awakening. So this is helping you deliver the message from your soul as a leader, because Surya Sun is in the own sign of Leo, very powerful, very strong. And Ketu, one thing people don't realize about Ketu is that Ketu also represents a peak, the highest point. The peak of the mountain is a Ketu. So that's why when Ketu joins Sun, you will see this combination in the natal chart of many politicians. Sun and Ketu combination is very powerful for the highest success in politics. And so it takes you to the highest peak. So this is the time for you to become the most powerful speaker in the world. Use your speech to help other people, and that speech should not be from like external sources, like you learn something. That is something coming from within. You ground yourself, you connect yourself with your ancestors, with your inner being, your consciousness, your intuition, all of that, and then speak as a leader. Second thing is, this is a great time to improve your diet. If you have been eating junk food and things like that, this is great to focus on sattvic, dharmic food. Your food intake will improve a lot. Then this is also awakening of your finances, your accumulated wealth. You'll have a lot of ideas, a lot of opportunities. People will come into your life that will give you ideas or ways to improve your wealth. Or could be just wealth from the past, like some people will come to your life, will let's say inheritance, or inheritance is more from the eighth house, but here because of Ketu there will be past life connections. You'll have blessings, financial area. You'll have more wealth coming in your way without you doing much effort. It's like the past life blessings. So focus on your wealth, on your finances, on making money this month. It'll give you a lot of ideas, and all of that will be very sattvic, dharmic way of earning. So this will be all pure, good income or money that you will accumulate over the next 18 years, because this happens only after 18 years. So this month, whatever ideas you're getting, those are coming from the other world, the other planes of existence. So focus on that, plus focus on your diet, and be a powerful speaker. Now, of course, this also depends on your natal chart. So write in the comment section where your sun is, where your Ketu is, where your moon is, and your time zone and the current time. And we'll pick a couple of comments and discuss those charts in the future videos. If you want to learn traditional, authentic astrology, be your own astrologer, find your purpose, you can join our courses on bharatastroveda.com. Next is Leo rising, Leo Lagna, Leo Ascendant. This is deep awakening for you. Your Lagna Lord will be in your Lagna for one full month and in own sign, but with Ketu this time. So this transit takes place every 18 years. So you can see in your life, if you're old enough, you can see what happened 18 years ago. Maybe some profound awakening. So that similar pattern, similar theme will be there now, but at a higher octave. So this is literally your soul awakening. Sun is the Atmakaraka, Ketu is the Mokshakaraka. So liberation of the soul, and all taking place in the first house means first house is our Lagna, our physical being, our personality, who we are. So first of all, you will connect with your being, your DNA, your true self. Okay, so you learn your strengths, your weaknesses also, but also good for immunity, for health. It will help you. This transit will help you focus on your health, do more exercise, be more, uh, you know, active, take care of yourself, but also knowing yourself, self-discovery. And then being very, very confident. You'll come across as a leader. This is the time to rise and shine as the leader of the entire world. The sky is the limit for you. Because this, see, Ketu is peak. Ketu represents the highest position, the highest success, the highest level in life. So when Ketu joins Sun, it gives you that success. Now, that's your Lagna Lord in the first house. That means you will reach the highest peak, the pinnacle of your life, of your all areas of life, basically. In your life, this is the most important, the most powerful month for you in 18 years. Of course, there are other combinations, other transits you want to combine, and of course, you cannot ignore the natal chart. So see how, for you, for Leo rising, it's extremely important to see how your natal sun is placed. If your natal sun is decent, strong enough, then this transit will be off the charts. This will be absolutely fantastic for you. But if natal sun is afflicted, or moon and sun are afflicted, then this may be a mediocre kind of a transit. But nevertheless, this is the chance for you to rise and shine, act as a leader. So write in the comment section where your sun is placed, where your Ketu is, where your moon is, and your time zone and the current time. We'll pick a couple of charts in the future video. Now, this transit is all about soul connection, but also this is about letting go of your ego. Because, see, the biggest problem with Sun could be ego. Sun is the king. King may have a lot of ego, like Indra. He was the king of the gods. But when that king goes and sits in the sign of Leo, that means it's like sitting on the throne. So feels all powerful. So there may be a tendency to ignore other people or just have a lot of ego. But because Ketu is there, if you have any ego, Ketu will really cause you troubles. So let go of your ego, be humble, be a leader, but be a very humble leader. Otherwise, you'll face a lot of challenges. Your leadership may be it may become the biggest challenge, biggest issue, biggest headache for you. So that's what's happening for Leo rising. Next is Virgo rising, Virgo Lagna, Virgo ascendant. For Kanya Lagna, Sun and Ketu join forces in your 12th house. This is, among all the 12 signs, Virgo stands to gain the most when it comes to spiritual awakening, the spiritual aspect of this conjunction. See, in the intro also, I talked about this is the combination of both deep spiritual awakening as well as the highest peak, highest success in the external world as well, but in different areas. So for Virgo rising, 12th house is, that's for everybody, is the house of subconscious mind, your ancestors, your other planes of existence. And Sun and Ketu are going to your 12th house. This will completely illuminate. First of all, Sun, wherever Sun goes, it illuminates that house. So just Sun being there in your 12th house, this will throw light on your subconscious mind, your awakening, maybe a perfect time to go on a retreat, foreign travel, success in foreign countries, success with foreign people, foreign projects, but most importantly, awakening your subconscious mind. So doing deep meditation, going on a retreat, but also yoga nidra, past life regression, astral travel, and simple, shavasana, all those things, lucid dreaming. You can start practicing those. This is absolutely profound because this takes place only for 1 month after 18 years. So every 18 years, you can see what happened in your life 18 years ago. Something profound would have happened. And that shift, similar energies now, but on a higher octave, at a higher level, a much powerful level. So sun, wherever goes, throws light. So that means the focus will be awakening the subconscious mind. But then Ketu is really comfortable in the 12th house. Ketu loves being in the 12th house because Ketu is the moksha karaka, and 12th house is the house of exit, other planes, and moksha, even our past, all of that. So Ketu really feels at home and extremely powerful in the 12th house. So this combination, as I mentioned, see, Ketu also represents peak. Ketu is the highest level. It's the peak of the mountain. So peak of success in your life. So Ketu, Ketu and Sun means the highest level of success. So this may also uncover some secrets or some things that may have been like blind spots, and you will have a lot more clarity in your life. And then 12th house is also considered the house of loss. And now this case, Sun and Ketu together means it's a clear indication that you should, get rid of ego. Otherwise, there could be challenges, there could be trouble. So just letting go of your ego, even letting go of yourself, the idea of self, who am I? Right? So this I has to go, or it has to merge with the supreme consciousness. So that's the message for Virgo rising, but extremely powerful spiritual awakening. And definitely go on a retreat, or you can give some donation in the foreign country for spiritual purposes. So this is activating your moksha trikona. And of course, depends on where your sun is placed in the natal chart. So write in the comments your sun position, your Ketu and moon position, and also your time zone, and when you're watching, what time. And we'll pick a couple of comments and discuss those in the future videos. So that's for Leo rising. I'm sorry, Virgo rising. Next is Libra rising, Libra Lagna, Libra ascendant, Tula Lagna. For Tula Rashi, or Tula Lagna, I should say, Sun and Ketu will be in your 11th house together in the sign of Leo. So this is your Atmakaraka Surya with the Mokshakaraka Ketu in the 11th house. So this will give you, now again, this transit is very rare. This combination of Sun and Ketu in the sign of Leo takes place after every 18 years, and it's a small, short transit for only 1 month. But this is deep spiritual awakening and also highest level of success in the external world. Now, so 11th house means financial income, reaching out to the masses, all of that. So first of all, you will have huge positive developments when it comes to your finances. At least some ideas, some new avenues, or Ketu is all about past life. So you may see that you have some connection, something just, shows up in your life from the past. This is like blessings of the ancestors, blessings of the past gurus or people from past life will show up and give you financial rewards or ideas or something to improve your finances in your life. Secondly, same thing will happen with your friends. 11th house represents our friends. That means some friendships that were that you neglected or that ceased to exist, but those will be revived now. So friends from the past life and also friends from this life, friendships, you will rekindle friendship. People will just surface. They'll show up in your life, your friends from your past. Then this will also give you fulfillment of desires, and in terms of income specifically, the highest level, because Ketu represents the peak. Ketu is the highest point, the summit is the peak of the mountain. So here in the 11th house, with the sun especially, it will give you the highest success in your finances and ideas. Then this is a huge opportunity for you to establish yourself as a leader on social media. So reaching out to people, helping the humanity, finding some solution for humanitarian problems. But caution is not to have any ego. So there may be some ego issues on social media, online platforms. So stay away from that. Very, very important, because there's a lot of this fire energy going on in your 11th house. But all that is giving you this power, this leadership qualities to be successful out there. So be a leader, help other people, find some solutions to big problems. And in this process, you'll gain ideas, people, projects, whatever that'll help you financially in the long run. And also you'll gain friends and fulfillment of desire. So that's all what's happening for Libra rising. And it depends on your natal chart also, of course. So write in the comment section where Sun is placed, where Ketu is placed, where Moon is placed. If those planets are strong in the natal chart, then this transit will be absolutely fantastic for you. And also in the comments write your time zone and the time you're watching. So we'll pick a couple of charts for the next videos. And also, if you want to learn authentic traditional astrology, join our courses on bharatastroveda.com. Next is Scorpio rising, Scorpio Lagna. This is absolutely fantastic for your career. This transit, so Surya Dev will be transiting through your 10th house in the sign of Leo, along with Ketu. And this transit, rare transit, takes place only for 1 month after every 18 years. And this is completely activating your the house of career. So always remember, Ketu is the highest peak, Ketu is the summit, the highest success is the peak of the mountains. And when it joins Sun, that's really powerful for success in the external world. Sun is the light of the solar system. So whichever house Sun is going, that house will have the light. Sun will illuminate that house. The whole focus of your life for this 1 month for Scorpio rising will be on your career. You'll shine as a leader. Plus Ketu will give you the highest success. See, the Sun Ketu combination, especially for politicians and any government related work, if you are into politics and stuff, you will have huge success. You'll see this combination in the natal chart of many politicians. Sun Ketu means gives you the highest success in politics. But nevertheless, to deal with the authorities and to be a leader yourself, this is the most powerful month for you in 18 years. And also in your career in general, think of big projects, big initiatives, new things, act as a leader and lead other people. Show them the light because you have the light now. Sun is giving you all the light and wisdom. Plus Ketu is taking you to the highest level. Now this is also a spiritual awakening because Surya is the soul, the Atma Karaka. Ketu is the Moksha Karaka, the liberation, the planet for liberation. So this is the highest spiritual combination as well. So it's kind of interesting because the external success, but also the deep spiritual awakening. So you may actually change your career or make it more aligned with your dharma, with your purpose, or just incorporate more spiritual things in your work. So one of the recommendations would be to do more spirituals things that works, maybe like introduce people to meditation or go for meditation with your colleagues, things like that. So anything you can do to make your work life more spiritually oriented with more, this foundation of doing the right thing, being more ethical, more sustainability focused, triple bottom line. So all of those things, depending on what degree you can take it to, but make your career, make your work more spiritual, more aligned with your purpose, with your dharma, but also use your intuition. Ketu is all about intuition, so go within you, follow your gut feeling, and your ancestors will be helping you. You'll also see opportunities and people from the past life or from your past will show up and help you with your career. Now, one big caution is Sun and Ketu can also give a huge blow to your ego. Sun is the king who has a huge ego, especially when sitting in Leo, the own sign, like sitting on the throne. Sun may give a lot of ego, but then Ketu will cut it off. Ketu will completely annihilate your ego. So let go of your ego at work with your colleagues, with your co-workers. Otherwise, there will be huge challenges, could be big fights and conflicts, but surrender your ego. So this is the time for you to be a leader at work, but be a humble leader. Sun in Leo normally is like a very strict, like a military, but with Ketu, it's giving you this humility and authority at the same time. So a perfect chance for you to rise and shine as a compassionate, humble leader, lead other people, big projects, big initiatives at your work, highest success, but also kind of spiritual awakening. So that's what's happening. And of course, look at your natal chart. That will impact the results. And write in the comment section where your sun is placed, where your Ketu is placed, where your moon is placed, and what's your local time zone right now. What's the time right now and your time zone. We'll pick a couple of charts for future videos. So Scorpio, and it's a very hidden sign anyway. So this is like deep awakening of or alignment of your career purpose and your dharma. So that's what's happening for Scorpio rising. Next is Sagittarius rising, Sagittarius Lagna, Sagittarius ascendant. For you, Sun will be transiting through your 9th house in the sign of Leo, along with Ketu Maharaj, who's already sitting there for a while. He's been sitting there. So this is a combination of your Atmakaraka Surya, with the mokshakaraka Ketu. So this is deep soul awakening. You will find your soul. You'll discover your inner consciousness. This is all taking place in your ninth house, which represents dharma, which represents gurus and religious places. So this will directly connect you with your soul. This is deep spiritual awakening. You will actually rise and shine as a leader, as a spiritual leader. You will start sharing your wisdom. You may also be introduced to a lot of elevated, exalted gurus. And you may see that some gurus from your past life or from your past will come show up in your life and show you the way. And that could be externally in the physical world, or it could be in your sleep, in your dreams. They'll give you message, they'll give you wisdom. But this is the really powerful period for you to start sharing your wisdom and also spend a lot of time with your sangha. The more you spend time with your sangha this month, this full month, the better for you. And you'll go back to the roots. You will discover your own traditional spiritual path. And one of the highest remedies or recommendations would be to go and sit in a temple, even for 5 minutes every day if possible. Temple or church or wherever, whatever your beliefs is, uh, spend time inside the temple. Just sit there. You don't have to do any rituals. It's great if you can do any fire rituals, yagya homa, this whole month, sponsor yagyas. But also just go there, do nothing. Just close your eyes and absorb the energy, because ninth house is related with the temples. This is also a good time to go on a pilgrimage, like with your spiritual sangha. Together, you can go on a spiritual journey, long distance journey. Uh, this may also bring up some ego issues with your gurus, with your sangha, or with your father also. So you have to be careful not to get involved in any ego issues, fight or trouble, anything to do with your gurus and your organization, spiritual organization, your sangha, all of that. But you will be a leader yourself. You'll have now this leadership that Sun is giving you in the ninth house is not a very dictatorial leader. This is a very humble leader, powerful yet humble. So, wherever Sun goes in the chart, that house gets illuminated. So the whole focus this month will be on your ninth house. But Ketu is sitting there. So this combination is taking place after 18 years. So it doesn't happen very often. Sun and Ketu meet each other for 1 month every year, but not in the sign of Leo. So in the sign of Leo, happening after 18 years. So this is literally awakening your spiritual path. It's introducing you to your real spiritual path. So good time to do higher studies, be a guru, become a teacher, learn from the gurus, and also learn about your own spiritual path, your roots, your lineage, all of that. And same thing for your father also. Ninth house represents father. So you can see there will be some leadership opportunities, or your father will have deep spiritual awakening as well. That's a possibility. So it's a very powerful spiritual awakening. The Dharma Trikona is getting activated for Sagittarius rising. And also depends on the natal chart how strong your sun is, your Ketu is. So write in the comment section where your sun is placed, where your Ketu is, where is the moon, and your time zone and your local time right now when you're watching. We'll pick a couple of charts and discuss those in the future videos. If you want to learn astrology, join our courses. If you want to deep dive in your chart, you can book a consultation, bharatastroveda.com. Remember, one reading can change your life. Next is Capricorn, Capricorn Lagna, Capricorn Ascendant. For this one full month, August 16th through September 16th, Sun will be transiting through your 8th house. That's the house of change and transformation, along with Ketu Maharaj. So this is your Moksha Karaka Ketu, along with the Atma Karaka Sun. So this is soul awakening, literally. And this combination is very rare. This takes place after every 18 months. So that's how rare it is, and also how powerful this only for 1 month. That's because Ketu comes back to Leo after 18 months, 18 years, in fact, and then Sun joins Ketu once every year. So this is taking place after 18 years, and this is literally spiritual awakening for you, because wherever Sun goes in your chart, it illuminates that area of life. Now, 8th house represents deep esoteric wisdom, secrets of the universe, who am I, what is my connection with the universe, all those questions, all those answers and secrets are revealed to you. That's the eighth house. So that's why eighth house is also the house of change and transformation. So you'll be face to face, you will have access to the deepest secrets of the universe. So best thing for you to is to enroll in some spiritual courses, and um, just do deep meditation. This may also bring in some kind of inheritance or just money from other people. And then because Ketu is ancestors, so this is a great time for you to really honor your ancestors. Do tarpan, daily tarpan if you can. Just takes a couple of minutes. And let go of your ego. If you have any ego, this will be very, very troublesome, because eighth house sun can actually cause trouble with respect to your ego. And eighth house also means research, finding out the truth, or also if you are in the research field, that's fantastic. If you're in the finance field, managing money or inheritance or wealth management, it'll be absolutely fantastic, because see, Ketu is the peak. Ketu is the highest summit, the highest point. So Ketu Sun combination, this is the most powerful energy you can think of, both spiritually but also external success as well. So this may bring people from your past life who may guide you on your spiritual path. Uh, in fact, it's like all of a sudden you may see some very traditional or even tantric guru came to your life all of a sudden, and then they'll start giving you wisdom, sharing their wisdom with you. So this is a deeply transformative period for you for Capricorn rising. So write in the comments where your sun is placed, your Ketu, and so a lot of results also depend on your natal chart. So you have to look at that, superimpose the transits on top of natal chart. If you want a deep dive on your chart, you can book a consultation. And also if you want to learn authentic traditional Bhrigu Jyotish, you can join our courses. So that's for Capricorn rising. Next is Aquarius rising, Aquarius Lagna, Aquarius ascendant. For Aquarius, Sun Surya will be transiting through your seventh house along with Ketu Maharaj in the sign of Leo. Sun is the ruler of Leo, and this is a rare combination that takes place only after 18 years. So this will give you some kind of awakening in terms of your relationships. So this will, let's say, if you're married, then you both as a couple, you'll discover things about your own self, your relationship, but also deep spiritual awakening. So this is a perfect time, if you have a partner, if you're married, to go on a couples retreat or together do deep spiritual work. This is also a perfect time, a very powerful energy for you to get into partnership, very deep spiritual partnerships. And doesn't have to be like totally spiritual for spiritual purposes, but this is like partnerships for your business, but those will be based on a very solid spiritual foundation. And also you will see that if you're looking for a relationship, you may see people from past lives or people from your past and this life, they will show up. So let's say you had an affair or something, a relationship earlier on. Now those things will come to surface again. They will show up in your life. So see what happened 18 years ago. That theme will repeat itself. But this is also a time for you to be careful not to have any ego in your relationship, in your partnership, both your personal partnership as well as business partnership. If you have any ego, then you'll have a lot of difficulties and challenges in your relationship. So be very humble, surrender your ego, and then this is the time for leadership in your relationship. So leadership means you can do big things with your partner. But if you, let's say you're a leader, you're doing a lot of things in society also, you may also have tendency to ignore your partner. See, that's the classic combination. When Sun is in the natal chart in the seventh house, that shows, your wife or spouse or husband or partner may actually leave you because you are such a big leader. You have this luster, this brilliance. Your partner cannot handle that. So be careful. Number one, not to ignore your partner. Secondly, do lots of spiritual work with your partner. Thirdly, do not have any ego when it comes to relationship. If you do those, then this is a fantastic spiritual awakening for you as a couple, as a partner during this month. So write in the comment section where your sun is placed, where your Ketu is, where your moon is, and also your local time right now and your time zone. We'll pick a couple of charts and discuss those in the future videos. If you want to learn traditional astrology, join our courses, and you can book a consultation if you want to go deep dive. Book a consultation at bharatastroveda.com. So that's for Aquarius rising. Next, we have Pisces Lagna, Pisces rising. Surya Bhagwan, the Atmakaraka, will be together with Ketu Maharaj, that is the Moksha Karaka, going over your sixth house in the sign of Leo. Surya, the sun, rules the sign of Leo. So this is like homecoming for the king. And then Ketu is the Moksha Karaka. So this is spiritual awakening for everybody, but for Pisces rising in your sixth house, that means, first of all, you'll have a lot of insights as to how to heal yourself. For your health, you'll have a lot of intuition and guidance from your ancestors, guidance from people in the past life, or people in your this lifetime, people from your past. So for health, this is deep awakening. Secondly, this is a perfect time to do service for other people, selfless service with humility, being very humble, not through ego. Because if you have any ego during this 1 month transit, ego will be completely shattered. Third thing is, be a leader at your work and your job. Sixth house represents job we do for other people. So, and Sun is the leader, Ketu is the highest peak. So Ketu gives you the highest success, and once it combines with Sun, that is, sky is the limit. So you will be a big leader at your workplace, but be a very humble leader. Let go of ego, and then you'll have a lot of success. This is also a good period to confront enemies, both external and internal. Internal enemies are the 6 weaknesses that every human being has: the Shadripus, Kama, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mat, Matsarya. And the external enemies, to take on any challenges head on, any legal issues or external obstacles that have been bothering you. Now, in terms of legal issues or anything, this is not legal advice by any means. So be careful. There's also a chance you may make headless mistakes, because Ketu is a headless planet. So be careful, read the fine print, but be very, very strong. And so you will be victorious. And this is a period not to take on any additional loans or debts. And if possible, it is a good period to pay off any loans and debts that you've already taken. So that's what's happening. This is awakening of the sixth house. And also sixth house represents the competitive exams and stuff, so being very strong. So good time to sit for competitive exams. And then sixth house is also discipline and your dinacharya, your routine. So this will give you great energy to be disciplined, start some better daily routine. Because this transit is happening after 18 years. This is a very rare transit where Sun and Ketu are together in the sign of Leo. So profound energy, profound awakening of your activation of your sixth house matters, and it'll be rewarding, but also deep change and transformation from within. So that's what's happening for Pisces rising. Write in the comment section where your sun is placed, your Ketu, your moon, and what's your time zone and what's the time right now when you're watching. We'll pick a couple of charts and discuss those in the future videos. So if you want to join our courses, you can join online, bharatastroveda.com. Learn traditional, authentic astrology. If you feel astrology is too complex, then join our courses. We make astrology very simple yet fun, and also it's a sacred science, and I think everybody should be their own astrologers. So that's for Pisces rising, Pisces Lagna.